Another question to ask yourself when it comes to making the right next decision for yourself right now is if you had to tune in and get silent, what would your heart, not your brain, be telling you? The reason I start here is because I think a lot of us, especially in Western cultures, are so tapped into what our brains say all the time, right? Like oftentimes we are really connected to the chatter and the to-do list and knowing what sounds best to the outside world. And yet we're often less connected to our own bodies and our own hearts around things. And yet that's one of your most powerful creative forces. It's where your energy is going to be, which actually translates to having the energy to work on something, to dedicate to it, to want to spend your time in your life force doing something. So if you can tune in and either journal on or just sit with and get still around, what does your heart, not your brain, want? Now, the other powerful thing about this is that I think it can prevent us from going astray. So for me, the way I've learned this is because I've done the opposite. I have absolutely listened to my brain over my heart, and it's always gotten me into situations that I then needed to go and clean up later. Right after college, for example, I was accepted into this teaching program that sounded really good intellectually to me. I liked being able to tell other people about it because it was hard to get into and it made me feel like I had some direction when really it was a crazy job market and there wasn't much available coming out of school at that time. And yet I had this pang in my gut. My heart knew it wasn't the right thing for me. I didn't logically understand why, but I did have this feeling inside my heart that it was not the right thing. And that's part of why it was so hard for me to make the decision. Now, if I was wiser then and knew what I knew now, I would have told myself to listen to that heart feeling. But I didn't know that. I had to learn this lesson. And so I ended up accepting the job offer. And as you might imagine, it ended up becoming very clear why my heart had those questions. I would find myself crying at the most inopportune times, like standing in line at a coffee shop, just like not being able to hold it together. It was just not the right move for me, and for a variety of reasons. And so for you, maybe you've experienced that yourself already, maybe you haven't yet, but my advice would be to pay attention to those gut feelings, to your heart and body. It's so wise. Your gut actually sends more signals up your vagus nerve to your brain than your brain sends down to your gut. We always give our brain so much credit. We think it's all knowing, but really that means your body is actually sending more signals up to your brain than the other way around. So it's very wise, it's very knowing, and I hope this gives you permission to tune into your heart as much as to your brain and to your logic. And if you are getting that gut feeling of something not being right for you, even if intellectually it sounds good, then continue on, keep going through these prompts, but full permission here to jot that down as like a heart feeling, a heart knowing what the true path is for you in this season at least, and to have some acceptance around that.